Good afternoon, folks. In Glasgow today, and what we're looking at this afternoon is this roller team auto roller 746. 6 berth, 4 travelling seats. It's on the Fiat chassis, 140 horsepower with a 9-speed automatic gearbox. And the current owners have fitted a lot of extras to this van actually. The reason being, last year they had this van in Europe for the whole summer. They took a year out, they went travelling, and this was their home. So what they've installed is the fuel, almost a 4 metre awning. It's got the LED lights running in it. They've also installed LPG gas flow balls. That one's actually full, and the other one's getting close to empty, but that's what they've got there. And there's the fill-up point for it. And then we have obviously the hookup point, a couple of other extras they've installed, barbecue point, and they've got an external power point. The reason they got that is because there's also a huge air inflatable awning that goes with this motorhome. What's good about this is actually you've got a lot of garage space. If I turn the garage bit, and you can see it's full at the moment with some belongings, but in there is a tent. Obviously there are hookup cables, ramps, chairs and stuff, and all this is going with the motorhome, plus a carpet for the awning that's going with the motorhome. So that space runs underneath the lounge seats in the rear of the motorhome. So even though they got the awning, if they were pitched up for more than a few days, they'd also install this air inflatable tent, just for that extra bit of space while they're away. As you come round to the rear of the motorhome, you can see you have the reversing camera. There's a 4-bike rack which they haven't used. And then you have another entry point into the garage. So you can see that's a sort of tent in the middle section. It's got suitcases and bits and pieces here. The van itself is very clean. It could do a wee bit of a wash if I'm honest just now, but that's fine. There's your water fill-up point, entry point for the cassette toilet. Obviously you've got the rear garage. There's also another nice wee storage locker here. There's just where they kept certain items. That's also going with the van. On some sites, if they were filling up their grey water tank, that's an additional pipe work that then hooks you up permanently for draining, which is a nice feature, and that's going with the van. So this van's on a 2023. It's registered June, July, I think it was. It's just got over 12,600 miles. Yeah, nice clean van. Yeah, it needs a little wash, but that's fine. Wasn't expecting me coming today actually to take the pictures, so I caught them out. These things happen. So, roller team, auto roller, 746. End lounge, overhead bed. Dinette also turns into a double bed, and the lounge turns into a huge double bed. And the Fiat chassis, 140 horsepower, 9-speed automatic gearbox, just 12,600 miles, with quite a few additional extras added to it. Really nice and airy on the inside, you'll see that. This motorhome will come with 2 years warranty through Autoguard, which you can upgrade to as well if you want to put it up to retail value. So if you want to organise a viewing on this, you know what to do, get in contact with me and we can organise a viewing. And more details will be on the Facebook page or on www.motorhomemarketplace.co.uk. Okay, so we're inside the Roller Team Auto Roller 746. We're in the cab area. It's on the Fiat chassis, and you can see it's got electric windows, steering controls, cruise control, all the functions to connect your phone to the stereo. It's got sat nav, it's got the 9-speed automatic gearbox, USB points, power points, cup holders, leather seats. Both the front seats actually swivel round, you'll see that in the pictures. And above the cab we have a huge double overhead bed. It's a massive space up there actually. There's extra cushions for the other bed. What's also good is you can lift it up out the way. It's on gas struts on both sides. That means you can have it in the upward position. There's just cushions up there just now. It just makes it easier for you to get in and out of the cab area. And then when we swing round to the dinette, there's 2 more travelling seats. So even though it's a 6-berth, it's 4 travelling seats on this. This also turns into a bed. And then above you've got 3 good storage lockers. Absolutely loads of cupboard space in this motorhome. So that's in the dinette area. And then opposite this we have again more overhead storage locker. And then we have it looks like a chest of drawers, but what there is here, it's a TV which just pulls out like that, no bother at all. Then we have more drawers for storage going down here. And the bottom one's actually a cupboard. And then we have the command system for the roller team. Everything's done in this one panel actually, so you've got access to the hot water and heating system in here, but also you turn on the lights, the master switch, and everything's on this one panel, which is iNet ready, and you get the app and you can actually function the heating and everything that you want from your mobile phone, so that's a nice feature. And then you've got a fly screen here for the door. Obviously the door's got a bin in it. And then we come to the kitchen area. And then you've got actually additional worktop. Got 3 gas hob, good size sink. Bits and pieces here for storage. Then above we've got more lockers. Which is really good. And then you've got a dual oven and grill, and then we've got the fridge as well here, which is really good. I'll just set, there's an additional camping table that's going with the motorhome. I've just put it back out of the way because I was functioning in the swivel chairs. So this is sort of the living space on this side with a TV. And then as you walk down towards the end, it's an end lounge. And what a seating area you've got. So absolutely loads to You get 6 people sitting in here, 7, no bother at all. Again, there's another TV with loads of overhead lockers and little cubby spaces as well in each corner. You've got 2 overhead lockers on this side. 2 at the back wall, and then 2 again. And the way the colour of the material is, it's really light and bright in this motorhome. So you actually see it to the other end, you can see how bright it is. I have got the artificial lights on, and there's plenty of light in it as well. But you've got a window at each side wall, which is good. Plus you've got the overhead skylights. There's another one further down the van too. Plenty of power points. All the windows have fly screens and blackout screens, and then there's also netting on them as well. It's got the trimmer blowing hot air. You've got additional couple of space as well underneath the seats. Got that on both sides. And then there's a huge storage underneath, but you'll see that in the video on the outside, which runs down the length, width of the van I should say. So in between the lounge and opposite the kitchen, you have the bathroom. Again, good artificial light in here, plus you have the natural light with the window, overhead locker. You got the Thetford electric flush toilet, got the sink, and obviously then you got the shower, and you have the plastic partition. To use the shower, it's the same tap as from the sink. You just pull it out and then you hang it up the top there. So I suppose that's very handy. But actually it's a good size shower. I can fit in that no bother at all for a big lad. Yeah, good. So, roller team auto roller 746 end lounge, 6 berth, 4 travelling seats, all the storage compartments that you'd ever need. Really light and airy with the materials used. Absolutely loads of storage. I never actually showed you the wardrobe, but you do it now. There's the solar panel, TV aerial, also got the Wi-Fi point. That's all the books for the motorhome. There's also a freestanding table, which then could be used within the lounge. And then we have the cutlery drawer, pots and pans drawer. Absolutely loads of space in this motorhome. And then back into the kitchen. And then you've got the 4-seater dinette area. Plenty of cupboards, overhead bed. And this actually turns into a bed as well, a dinette. So you can actually, that's what the extra cushions for from up there. So you can actually make this into another bed. So as a family of 4, you could actually all have a bed each, if you'd like to. TV just goes away by just pushing it down. And it's away again. Yeah, roller team 746.